So the pattern is this. We're doing a right hand's overhand, left hand's underhand. We're doing a split time, side plane C-cap. And what that means is each hand is doing the in-spin at the same time and the anti-spin at the same time, which is, in my opinion, a little bit easier than the same time version, which goes like this, because one is doing in-spin while the other one's doing anti-spin. So with this one, they're both doing the same type of movement at the same time. That's a helpful frame to have when you start. If we do the in-spin portion, then I would say grab your balls for this so that you can feel the sensations. And then if we do the in-spin portion of it, the right's on top, the left's on bottom, and then you switch positions in one big long motion. Then what's gonna happen is both poi are gonna pump to the center to do the anti-spin, and then pump to the top and bottom and switch positions. So it's a big swing and then pump and pump. Big swing, pump and pump. Big swing, pump and pump. Big swing, pump and pump. And there is, I feel like it, I mean, if you just look at the arms, it just looks like you're doing this. But if you look at what I'm actually doing, you might be able to notice that while on this one, it's a smooth motion, when I'm doing the anti-spin, I am actually pumping and pumping. So I'm doing a slight bit of an arc, because if you think about the anti-spin itself, your arm doesn't go like this, it goes pump, pump. Or if you're doing your left hand, it goes pump forward, pump down. So there's a little bit of an arc from this to this and from that to that, if that makes sense. So the left arm is an underhand, and we're just gonna try and drill this and see how this goes. So if we're underhand, we'll do the in-spin, and you do a big spin to the top, and then when you do the anti-spin, you're coming to the front. So pump it to the front, make sure you're getting it, make sure you're not shorting it, like make sure your arm goes fully forward, and then pump it down to the bottom. So big swing, and then pump forward and down. So if we did it continuously, it would be top, out, bottom, and top, out, bottom, big swing, up, out, bottom, big swing, out and bottom, big swing, out and bottom, big swing, out and bottom. Do it with me. Out and bottom, and out and bottom, up, out, bottom, up, out, bottom, up. Reverse the arm at the top every time, and out and bottom, reverse, and then reverse at the top, reverse at the bottom, reverse at the top. You're just constantly doing reversals with the arm. Up and out and down, up and out and down, up and out and down. And get rid of that extra pedal you're putting at the top. You're going up, doing a pedal, and then out and down. Up, doing a pedal, out and down. It's up and then immediately out and down. You don't even complete a full rotation at the top. So much like when you're doing a 4-pedal anti-spin, where you don't do the pedal at the top. Let's do 10 of these. So up and out and down, and 2 and out and down, and 3 and out and down, and 4 and out and down, 5 out and down, 6 out and down, 7 out and down, 8 out and down, 9 out and down, 10 out and down. Right hand's an overhand, and for this one, we do in-spin, going from the top to the bottom, and then instead of doing a pedal down at the bottom, again, you'll immediately reverse your arm, you'll pop it out, pop it up. So spin, pop it, spin and push, then up and spin, push, then up and spin, push, then up, and 10 more, and 9 more, 8 more, 7 more, 6 more, 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one. Left hand is underhand, starting at the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, and up and out and down and up, out, down, 3, out, down, 4, out and down, 5, out and down, 6, out and down, 7, out and down, 8, out and down, 9, out and down, 10, out and down. So let's do the hard part first, by which I mean the anti-spin. So if you start with your left on top and your right on bottom, What you'll do is the left will be an underhand, the right will be an overhand. Then the 2 poi are going to come together here in the middle for the anti-spin pedal, and then you switch so that the right hand goes up and the left hand comes down, and now you're here, and then you do a big swing to get back to where we started. So we do the anti-spin, anti-spin, swing. Anti-spin, anti-spin, swing. Right hand, overhand, left hand, underhand. There's 2 discrete things that really help with this. There's being able to do this portion of it, where the right's on top, left's on bottom. Right's an overhand, left's an underhand. Do with me. Right's on top, left's on bottom. So there's the in-spin, where they just switch positions. And then the second half of it is where we do the anti-spin, bum, 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 and we switch back to where we started. So spin, then anti-spin. Now, if you're not ready to put the 2 together immediately, then what you do is you do the spin, then you wait here until you're ready, then you do your anti-spin, boom, bum. Then you do your spin, zhunk, and then you wait here until you're ready, and you do your anti-spin, zhunk. And you do your spin, zhunk, then you do your anti-spin, zhunk. Then what I would do is I would try and do a full pattern starting both from the anti-spin, right? So you just try and do 1 rep. So if we started from the anti-spin where the left's on top, right's on bottom, we would do anti-spin, spin, 5, 6, 7, 8, anti-spin, spin, 5, 6, 7, 8, anti-spin, spin, 5, 6, 7, 8, anti-spin, spin, 5, 6, 7, anti-spin, spin, and 5, 6, 7, and anti-spin, spin. Left up top, 5, 6, 7, and anti-spin, in spin. Do each position separately because you're still struggling with getting comfortable with that anti-spin. So from here, left up, right down, 5, 6, 7, and come to the front, and they're both here now. 5, 6, 7, switch positions, 5, 6, 7, and in spin, and 5, 6, 7, come to the front, and 5, 6, 7, right up, left down, and 5, 6, 7, and in spin switch, 5, 6, 7, both front, and 5, 6, 7, left down, right up, and 5, 6, 7, and big swing and switch, and 5, 6, 7, they both come to the front, and 5, 6, 7, left down, right up, and 5, 6, 7, big swing. So, and this is a very common thing that I see people do, where they're here, they do their anti-spin, and then instead of swinging all the way through the in-spin, in order to match, they also do a pedal here in the in-spin, which you're not supposed to do. So swing all the way through, swing all the way through, swing all the way through. I mean, the pattern has an interesting rhythm to it because it's a zhung, jing-ka-jing, zhung, jing-ka-jing. I mean, that's how the rhythm of it feels to me. Jing-ka-jing, zhing. That's your big swing. You had really good height on your right one, but your left one you had sort of here as opposed to here. Remember, this is the full range of motion, so you want your hand down, not here, it's down. Because it's a flower, right? You're going from the 12 to the 6. So big swing, then to the front. Big swing to the front and switch. 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 I would guess, because it's new, what probably would serve you is a couple of 100 reps of the anti-spin with your weaker hand, and then maybe half as many reps with your stronger hand. So you could do a nice drill sandwich situation where, you know, you're watching TV or something, right? And you do, let's say, 50 of these on this side, 50 of these on this side, and then 50 of these on this side, and then do 50 more here and 50 more here. And then what you'll end up having done is 150 with your left and 100 with your right.